Alright, so to bleach your knots, you're going to need a bowl. I use 30 volume developer. You'll need BW2 powder, and you'll also need a brush or a spatula, something to mix up and apply the bleach with. And I decided to wear gloves because this was my first time using any of these ingredients, and I heard that it could irritate your skin, so you might want to get some gloves. I also wore a face mask because I'm extra, but honestly it didn't help. I could still smell the bleach and I still had to step away a few times to get some fresh air. I used 1 scoop of the powder, and for the first time pouring the developer in, I just eyeballed it, but I say in total I used about 2 caps of the developer. I only have a 4x4 closure, so I didn't think that I would need more than 1 scoop of the powder. So here's me measuring out the second cap of developer and mixing that up because the first was way too thick. And the consistency that we're going for is kind of like toothpaste or frosting, just something that's thick, that's not sliding off of the spatula. Here's the consistency right now. It's pretty thick, but when I put it on the brush, when I scoop some up on the brush, it does fall off. So I thought it was a bit thin. So yeah, you can see it fell off right there. So I let it sit for a bit, and this is after I let it sit, and when I came back, it's thicker. It's not falling off the brush as easily, and I think it's just how I wanted it to be. Okay, now we get to the fun part. So I'm applying the bleach to the lace, and I'm being really gentle, trying not to push into the lace. I'm basically just dragging the brush over the lace. And this is sped up a little bit, but I was taking my time and just being really gentle. Like, even though it's sped up, you can see like how slow I'm going. And yeah, I just was dragging that across the lace, trying to get it everywhere. The second time that I went in and bleached the knots, because I did have to bleach the knots twice, I didn't use aluminum foil. So after I'm finished applying the bleach, I left this on for 20 minutes, and then I rinsed it off, and then I used some purple shampoo. And the knots were still dark a bit, so I decided to bleach it again. The second time, I used 1 scoop of powder and 2 caps of the developer, and I let that sit on there for 10 minutes, rinsed it out, and used purple shampoo, and the knots looked great. I decided to try to pluck the hairline using my slanted edge tweezers. So what I just did was wet the hair, comb it back, separate how much I wanted to pluck, and then just use my tweezers to pluck it. Honestly, the before and after of the plucking, I don't think it looks much different. It doesn't look how I wanted it to look in my mind, but I didn't want to pluck it too much. This was my first time plucking, so I figured I could always go back in another day and pluck more. I'm a beginner at plucking, but I was just sure to continuously wet the hair, comb out how much I plucked, and just try to eyeball what it looked like. And once I saw how much hair I had out, I was like, all right, let's stop here. I think I might go back in and pluck this again another day to try to get it to look more how I like it to look. And next time I'm going to part it down the middle the way I'd actually wear the hair to see what it looks like. I don't know why I didn't do that.